Thanks, Talon.
Morning, y'all. So the day has finally arrived. Butterchurn Cruise 2026. Getting excited. We are going to leave. I live about 40 minutes away from Northridge School, where everyone's going to meet up. We are going to leave here in about an hour. So I got up and I've got out all the detailing goodies. So I didn't get home till about 9:30 last night. We got the exhaust fixed on the truck. I could not get the AC fixed. Unfortunately, I stripped the old AC line's the original 1995 AC line, and it had some rusting buildup on it. So unfortunately, no AC for me today because it cross-threaded on the condenser that I drilled a hole in, and it was messed up. So gotta get a new AC line before I can put the new condenser in, which means no charging the AC, which means windows down. But luckily, it is a beautiful 67 degrees outside right now. It is going to be like a high of 78, I believe. We are going to have some rain in the forecast. Probably our way home is going to be a little bit wet, which I'm fine with. I don't care. I know there's people who don't want to drive their cars in the rain. Totally fine. We want everyone to come and enjoy it. So several people are just driving dailies, chilling, coming along. We've got a few family members coming along. Today is Miss Emmy, my stepdaughter. It's her first football game of junior high. So unfortunately, I'm going to miss that. We had the rain date reschedule. So Kenzie isn't going to be with me today because she's going to that. So I'm riding solo. We might switch some things around. I might end up with a passenger at some point. But for the most part, I'm going to be solo today, but we're going to have fun still. So watch along here. It is about 6 a.m. I'm going to get the truck washed up, detailed, and ready to roll. And then we're going to leave here about 7 and head for Northridge. All right, y'all, let's get this thing clean. Now, I bought this cheap foam cannon from O'Reilly's, but the best thing that I have bought yet is the Chemical Guys snow foam for these snow cannons. These things are awesome, but when you put this Chemical Guys stuff in it, yeah, there we go. When you put the Chemical Guys stuff in it, this stuff smells like muskmelon or cantaloupe is what it reminds me of. So I love detailing the truck because I get a delicious smell at 6 o'clock in the morning. Check out that foam action. I like this stuff. And again, it smells great.
Guys, I am probably not detailing this correctly. I'm probably not using the foam cannon correctly. But in case you haven't noticed by now watching this channel, this paint isn't $1 million paint job. So I'm not too worried about it. This process works for me. It gets the truck clean enough for what I want. I'm pretty sure that's all that matters. She's not an award winner. I don't take it to car shows to get awards. I go to chill and have fun, and I enjoy taking photos more than anything now when I go to the car shows, so don't expect a tow truck here. But we do like to shine her up and make the turd look good and smell delicious Chemical Guys products. I got my new/used front tires on this thing, and I got all the tire paste and nastiness on them. I'll make sure I get that good and clean. The grill is really the only part that I had professionally painted on this truck. Shout out to Mr. Rodney at the dealership I work at. He helped me out and did me a little side job and painted it up for me. So I do at least try and make the grill shine up good. Rodney actually just won, he's got a beautiful, I'm going to butcher this probably, sorry Rodney, I believe it's a 49 Ford convertible. Beautiful car. I got some photos of it here I'll put up. But he actually just won Best of Show at, I believe it was Utica Ice Cream Festival. The Velvet Ice Cream Festival that they just had. Or not, yeah, Utica. Anyways, yeah, Rodney just won Best of Show. He won like a 12-foot tall trophy. I was laughing with him the other day, and then he's like, yeah, no, I legit had to keep the top down to get the trophy home. So, good for him. That's cool. So.
Yeah, she's shining up now, fellas. Huh, actually looks like they did pretty good. I've got a couple spots that I've scratched on this bumper. And again, rattle can paint job. But mainly I was just wanting to get, I had a lot of really bad bugs on here. I always want to try and keep that emblem clean because they're so hard to find. But a couple of rough spots, but cleaned up pretty good. I still am undecided on the hood. I kind of like it like that. I think I'm going to end up finishing, I'm going to repaint all the silver. That way it's all one uniform silver, not that color silver, 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 and then the faded silver there. But, yeah. We're going to get the old drying chamois out. Dry this whole thing off, and then we'll wipe it down. Y'all, we got a catastrophe. I cannot find, my drying towel is not dry. Can't find my leaf blower. I can't find my tire shine. We might as well just cancel the cruise, guys. What the crap? I know that I had some. Oh no! Gooby gone, quick detail, window cleaner, leather wipe, dookies. Oh. Alright guys, so usually I use Chemical Guys like Quick Shine, their quick detailer. Once I'm done, I just kind of go through, wipe the wheels off and everything. I left all my detailing stuff in my blue truck in Columbus. So, no quick detailer, but then I remembered I had this package. So we're going to use this. Old Man's Garage. Old Man Garage Shine. Jack's Wax. This stuff's a couple years old. It's been sitting here in the garage. I have no idea if it's still any good or not. Oh, look at that. It's autographed by Bill. It's pretty sweet. Pretty serious. Yeah, so we're going to try this stuff and see how it does. So sometimes people ask me what these wheels are off of. It's just a 2018 Caprice PPV wheel. So, shined up pretty good. I gotta say, this stuff is pretty decent. Alright guys. All cars showed up. Except for, you know, not having a drying chamois. Wheels turned out pretty good. Not bad for some old Caprice wheels. So, got the truck shined up and ready. Just a little air dry. Guys, this is not a car show. I don't care about water droplets and all that jazz. I say that as I'm grabbing my drying chamois, my little microfiber to wipe off some soap that I just saw. right, boys and girls, we are headed out. We are on our way to Northridge High School. We're going to meet up with everyone for Butterchurn Cruise 2026. So, pretty excited. We do have a little bit of weather today. I'm not going to lie. I'm not super worried about it. Again, I've said, some people don't like driving in the rain. I'm cool. I get it. I don't blame you a bit. But we're still going to go. We're going to make the cruise. We're going to go get some good Amish cooking, find some snacks. It's going to be a good day. So I am on my way right now. I'm currently behind my mom, and I call her Mama D. She's like my second mom. She pretty much helped raise me. My mom's best friend and her are riding in their Volkswagen Beetle convertible. You guys will see the yellow Beetle convertible rolling around. That's my mom and my Mama D, so don't mess with them. I'm gonna pull over here real quick and get a bag of ice, and probably should stop and get gas because I've never went more than 150 miles on a tank. Like, I always fill up at 150. I'm at 165, so I'm not gonna push for Utica. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull over here at the Martinsburg station real quick. That's a beautiful shot right there, if I do say so myself. All right, we're kind of gassed up. I'm really bad. I forgot my wallet. So, yeah, I have tap to pay, so I'm cool. Like, I got an emergency $20 bill in here, so I'm cool. But so I had to go in and prepay for gas, which means that whenever I prepaid, I was like, yeah, give me $40 because I didn't think I was that empty. But I filled to 40 and it stopped. So I'm probably gonna have to stop again and get more gas. I'm already batting 100 this morning, so yeah, good times. I had a couple people I met there at Martinsburg gas station, told me about a restaurant and bar along the river I hadn't heard about. I guess it's all brand new. They just built that whole thing somewhere along Wally Road. We're going to see it on the cruise, so I'll have to check it out. We're not going to have time to stop today, unfortunately, but might add that into the next cruise we do, so we'll see. You know, when you take your mom and your mama, your second mama, on cruise with you, it's kind of hard because you can't really like do shenanigans in front of your mom and your second mama, because then they call and yell at you for being dangerous and doing burnouts and things. So it's already off to a good morning, guys. This is gonna be a good day. Morning, guys. We are at Northridge High School. We are starting to get cars showing up. So a little bit of everyone. I know the Ford Club came up. Mr. Bill Kelly and his crew, all the rat rods and stuff, they're here. So we're slowly starting to fill up this little parking lot. I'm hoping Northridge doesn't come out and start yelling at us. So yeah, we're getting everything filled up. We got Mr. Talon here. He's pulling the car trailer just in case anyone gets a little too frisky. And it's gonna be a good day. All right, y'all. We are starting out on the Butterchurn Cruise. It's gonna be a good day. So we're getting everyone lined up. Of course, I have a terrible angle on that, but we're gonna get in a row, get our ducks lined up here. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna give Talon and Haley are gonna run ahead of us here, and they're gonna get set up so they can take some photos. All right, here we go. Go by Zach and Katie's, the farm stand. It's part of the cruise. first stop for the morning here. Everyone's stopping, doing bathroom stops, and some people need coffee, some people need a toilet. So here we are. So at this point, the cruise was going pretty good. We were on our way through Fredericktown, got to see some of the cool classic buildings here in town and the old mill. We're headed on our way up to Pleasant Hill Dam, and we will check in when we get there. Burnout and throw off someone's golf game.
Please, someone do it.
So yeah, we're almost.
I did it for you, buddy. Don't worry.
We're dipping into Mohican Forest now. Starting to see some pine trees and real nice spots out through here, so just gonna creep through here, try not to break anyone's cars. It's a little rougher than I remember. My bad, guys. Thank you, Miss Haley. Beautiful weather today. Everyone's heading out. All right, we are done with checkpoint 1, headed over to checkpoint number 2 now. We're cruising down. We're going to go to the covered bridge down here at Loudon. Well, it's Loudonville, but it's Mohican State Park that we're in right now. So we're headed that direction. going to be a pretty cool spot. If you guys are ever in the area, I highly suggest going and seeing it. We decided not to go into the cover bridge at first. We wanted to make this loop. I figured it would make for a pretty cool shot, which if you guys keep watching here for a minute, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. About the only thing I think we're missing, really. All right, photographer's going to be on the left side of the bridge. Just remember to go through and look pretty.
Always look pretty, mate.
You better for me, Talon.
Can you keep your apron down?
What's that?
No promises.
All right, guys. This is the main attraction.
Keep raising that skirt, there's gonna be little Mennonites running around. Oh, little baby Jebediah.
So as you guys know, I had my sister and Miss Haley and myself all with cameras this time. But big shout out to my sister, Danny Frazee. She was always there, always had the camera out, and she had everything set up perfectly. And we were able to grab great shots and also some great video too. made the covered bridge. That went good. I'm hoping Danielle got good shots there. We are cruising down 97 now back into Loudonville, and then we're going to cut over to Wally Road and cruise along Wally on the way back up the Mohican. So
The hell of a wood salesman right there.
I am Zach's hilarious. I love these walkie-talkies. They get the funniest conversations going, guys. I have lost my microphone somewhere here in the truck. Hopefully somewhere here in the truck. I've been so discombobulated, and like, guys, I got directions here. I got the walkie-talkie here. I'm lost right now. So I desperately miss my my co-captain, Miss Kinsey. She had more important things today. So Emmy had her first game today, and I've received report that everything went good and they looked really good. So good for Miss Emmy. I'm happy everything went well there. So yeah, we're cruising back into Loudonville now. We got one little gas station if anyone needs to stop and top off gas. Gas station if needed. Decent bathroom. Yeah. So if anyone needs gas coming into Loudonville, we've got one more stop here that they can make. And then we are hitting Wally Road and cruising along the Mohican the whole way back into Danville. So cue the B-roll. Always plenty of hiking, tons of parking all over the place. The roads are always nice. We're lucky this area of Ohio didn't get all the rain and storm damage that we did further south. So sometimes this will be underwater, but luckily this year it's been pretty tame for Loudonville. I believe it was 2 years ago. A lot of this stuff down through here got flooded really bad and got destroyed, but they've definitely, as always, got it built back up and have it beautiful down through here. River Run here on the right, they just built this whole new greeting center storefront. It's one of the canoe livery places. It's gorgeous. The big one down here is, of course, Mohican Adventures. They've got cabins, tent areas. See one of their little cabins there. And then, of course, they've got, they do a bunch of different, like, youth camps and stuff. Not wearing users, NAS. But as you can see, they've got the big jungle gym, too. And they are always hopping down in here. So, always something to do. Oh yeah, they've got a go-kart track and a putt-putt course too. So we cruised a little bit of ways through Loudonville and then slowly made our way over to Wally Road. Now Wally Road follows the Mohican River almost the whole way down until it meets the Kokosing. So we were going to take part for a little bit until we got to the town of Greer. So this is just a short section through there. Now, point of interest that we were after to go down this route is the Spellacy Covered Bridge, which you guys will see here in a minute or two. Enjoy this B-roll for now. Now, as you can see, coming into Holmes County, there is no shortage of campgrounds and tent spots, and they make nice bikes trails. They really do welcome in tourists to the area. So it's definitely a spot to come check out next time you guys are wanting to go for a little getaway, do some camping, and check out a cool area. So here we're coming up to the Spellacy Bridge, and it's definitely a must-see next time you cruise through. ended up making a bit of an impromptu stop here at the old service station in Danville. Some people need to go to the restroom, some people need gas, and this just ended up being the perfect spot to pull over.
Exactly. Feel free to come over also and speak if you want.
Unfortunately, with the threat of rain coming in, Jimbo Slice decided with the radials he had on the back of the Camaro there, he didn't want to risk making the trip any further, so he stuck behind, but the rest of us managed to pull out of the service station here. And no, in case you're wondering, none of us had any incidents with the State Highway Patrolman that managed to get in the middle of us. The rest of the cruise was pretty well straightforward, simple, but we did have one more stop we were going to make, and it was my favorite spot of the whole trip. Guys, I have been really happy with how this has all turned out so far, and this is kind of the big finale for me. Like, I know we're not that close to Amish country, but like this was kind of the end of what all my ideas were, is this spot. So I used to work in this area, and this was always one of my favorite little spots. This is the original State Route 62 through here. That used to be an inn back in the day. Up here on the right used to be one of the railroad embankments, and now they've got it all set up, and it's part of the Cozing Valley Gap Trail, and now they have bike trails on it. But up here is one of the cooler things that no one really knows, is back off this hidden spot on 62. And it's just kind of something really cool. I've got this spot set up as kind of our last big photography spot. From here on out, it's just kind of cruising for me. Like, I'm gonna enjoy going up to Amish country and everything, but this was kind of my big deal, so I'm excited to get around this corner and you guys will see what we're talking about. This used to be a sawmill over here on the right, and they would load logs directly onto the train here. As we come around this corner, you'll see this old railroad bridge. So this was all the original sawmill here on the right. Now it's just a work yard. But then you've got this beauty right here.
That's great. 1 second. Okay. Gotcha. You go for it. I dare ya.
So that was it. There was that old railroad embankment, and what it was is they would actually, I will die if my mom and Donna just did a burnout. I think it was Addie, but it could have been Mom and Donna, knowing them. So yeah, back in the day, that railroad bridge was there, and what happened is State Route 62, that bridge was made during horse and carriage times, so it's barely 1 car wide. Well, what happened is traffic modernized and more vehicles came through, the logging trucks that were coming to the sawmill, the trucks got bigger, and the logging trucks couldn't fit through under that bridge. So they would actually unload the logs on the side where my sister was standing doing photography, and we did the burnout. They would unload the logs and then use horses to drag the logs over to the sawmill from that point. And it became kind of a cluster because all the semis and stuff would park there and they'd have to unload these logs, but in the meantime there were still cars trying to get through. So that's why 62 got widened out and they put the bypass in, and what we cruised in on is old 62. And what we're on now, where instead of turning on to what they call State Street, it was actually Route 62. And they changed all that just because of that stone bridge. So pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm chilled out now. I was stressing. Corey's like, dude, you're stressing me. I'm sorry, dude. That was awesome. So we're done with all of our photo stops and all of our points of interest. That was our last quote unquote checkpoint. We gotta stop at Jitters. We gotta stop at Jitters and get Miss Addie her Mocha Doka Fopa Frappe, whatever she gets. But yeah, we are now headed up to Farmstead. We're gonna get lunch there. So yeah, everyone's gonna stop at Jitters. That's gonna be interesting. We'll see how their parking lot is. But yeah, everyone's gonna stop there for a minute and get their coffee, and then we are going to head out for Farmstead. So probably about another hour left. I don't even know what time it is, guys. So I'm finally, like, we got through all that, and now it's like just straight. It's a straight shot up 62 the rest of the way, so I can kind of like take a breath and relax a little bit and enjoy the rest of this drive without having to worry about left, right, at least until we get to the restaurant. So, and then from the restaurant, I think y'all figure out, y'all kind of on your own on that one. So, if you guys are watching this later, I really appreciate everyone coming along. I worked really hard getting this route together. Corey got a lot of the advertising and pushing done. He bought the stickers for this. Miss Amber got all the directions printed out. I typed them all up and put all the typos and mess ups. That was me. Thankfully, she's very smart and she double checked me and fixed a lot of it. I don't really think we had any hiccups. There's a couple there coming through the state park, but otherwise it seems like everything's gone pretty good. So probably won't check in again until we get up to Farmstead. So enjoy the rest of the cruise, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know this, there are swamps in Ohio. So somewhere out here, let's see if we can find it. Somewhere out here there used to be, there it is. See the pump jack right there? Imagine having to go out and check that whenever all that's flooded and the water's up higher. So I remember being little, coming down through here in the water truck. We were up high. Dad had a water truck, and I'd always look out on the logs. You could always find turtles sitting out on the logs.
guys, we finally made it up to Farmstead. I took the opportunity while everyone's in stuff in their faces. I came out and grabbed my camera. I got a new lens I wanted to try. If you guys want to see the photos I took, I think I got around 120 photos. Go over to the Facebook page. I'm going to post an album there. My sister brought her really nice camera. I'm going to post her photos on my page. She's going to post on her page, which is Inspiration Station. They're going to be free for anyone. If you see a picture of your car, if you want to see your car, I'm 99% sure I got everyone's car. So, doing pretty good. We all kind of had to split up parking, but we had 26 cars total today. So Corey was pretty excited because the first cruise he did, he had 19. Cruise for a Cure we did, he had 24. And this one he's up to 26. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see Corey growing. Storms are coming in, guys. So I'm going to go in here and get some food real quick and kind of warn people, hey, your windows are down and the storms are rolling in. But unfortunately, that's going to be a bit of a damper on the way back. But we are going to hang out. It's like 1 o'clock now. We're going to hang out up here until around 4:30. And then everyone's going to come back and meet here. Or y'all can go ahead and leave from here now. We wanted to do that just so, like, I don't want to go to the Christmas store. But there's some ladies who came on the cruise who want to go to the Christmas store. I want to go to the antique mall. That's one of my favorite spots to go when I get stuck up here. If Kenzie was with me, we'd go to the big garden center right there. They've got some really cool decor and stuff. If Kenzie was with me, she'd also go to the barn store or the antique store with me. So it's been a lot of fun, guys. I might do a couple B-roll things, but I really appreciate everyone who came, the kind words and the thank yous. If you guys have photos or videos that you want to share, I will try and crop anything into the video. If you guys want to send them to me, message me on the Dirty Crow Workshop, or message Corey. We're going to kind of split everything across all the platforms that we got and try and make this happen. So thank you guys very much. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. We need to keep growing, people. We just happened to set old Zakakaya up here for a lifetime or a in-person demonstration.
So big.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun at the antique mall, and I may or may not have brought home some uranium glass for Kenzie, just for Kenzie, you know, not because it was cool automotive advertising or anything. All right, guys. Final impressions. Everyone had a lot of fun. It's been a great day. I appreciate everyone who come out and did the cruise. We definitely found a reason to go back and do it all again. So can't wait to see what we do next time. Finally headed home. I am cooking. I'm hot. My floorboard's hot. I never got the floor insulated in. I never got my AC installed. So we're surviving though. So we are headed home. We're coming back through Millersburg now. Luckily, I don't live too far off State Route 62. I know Jimbo Slice, he had to leave a little bit early. He was on drag radials in the Camaro, so he was not looking forward to trying to drive through the rain. So he went ahead and he left out early. I talked to him. They made it home safe. What else we got? Corey and Amber headed home. Quarter Horse Customs, thank them guys for coming down. I believe they came down from Sandusky and stayed in their drag and drive trailers last night, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, everyone made it through. No problems. Talon was kind of bummed he didn't get to tow anyone, so I think he was looking for a Tonka toy or something to put on the trailer and tow home with. But other than that, guys, yeah, it was a pretty good day. So I'm gonna go home and get all my photos edited up, and I'll try and have them up maybe Monday evening. I'll try and get those posted. Probably won't get the video from this posted, I don't know, probably midweek. We'll see. I've got another video kind of partially chopped up, ready to go. I'm probably gonna try and get done by Tuesday evening, but we'll see. For now, I am just wanting to get home. I'm wanting to cool off and relax for a little bit. So Again, thank you all very much for your kind words and for coming along and enjoying it. I'm glad everyone had a good time. I'm glad we all got to overeat at the Amish Farmstead Restaurant. That was excellent. Thank you everyone who traveled from further away just to come and travel with us. That was a lot of fun. So final count, we did end up with 26 cars. So pretty excited about that. Things are definitely growing. Things are going to keep getting better. So one thing at a time. So I will see you guys next time. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you drop a subscribe on there. Do a like, do a comment, and if this is something you guys didn't get to come along this time and you're seeing it and feeling left out, pay attention, keep track of things, because we've got more in the works. So thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next one. Keep on rolling.
All right, y'all, we are here with the man of the day, Mr. Nate Frazee. Dirty Cur Workshop on the two of Utes. Yep. This man right here spent countless hours on coming up with this cruise today. We really appreciate what he's done. So it looks like everybody's having a blast. What's your outtake on this thing so far, Nate?
It's been great. I'm stress-free right now because we got through all the turns and stuff. Now it's just 62 the rest of the way up to the restaurant. And I get to eat pie and meats and cheeses and all the other good stuff. So I'm in mellow mode now.
That's awesome. Well, again, like I said, man, thank you very much for everything that you've done for this one.
Thanks.
It's definitely been a good time. I think everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
So next stop is Farmstead Restaurant, so we can go get some food and feed our fat bellies.
Heck yeah.
You said you were getting hot, Jim? Oh, really? Yeah. That's fine. I wonder how